Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
So it's down to business here. He won't be happy with that one. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. And the shot! Goal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Leganes make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Eder Militao. Munir. And the pass is intercepted. He's gone for goal! Oh, he has leathered that.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Mela. Andrik. That has been slung wide. Driving forward. And that has left him in a heap. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Modric! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Andrik. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Modric. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Munir, engages and forces him off the ball. Eder Militao gets rid without sophistication. Valverde. Leganes trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for...
Beckham really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Eder Militao. Andrik. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He can run onto that. Munir gets good distance on it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Modric. Beckham.
Well played and well cleared. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Modric, looking for the runner. And he gets rid in a hurry. The Leganes do have a chance to counter here.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Modric. Andrik. Hit into the middle. Big header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, nicely intercepted. That has been cut short. Valverde. Munir shot a goal! In he goes again! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. What may be a more open second half to follow.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Guerrero makes the interception. Oh, they can break here. And here's Munir. This time, surely! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Eder Militao deals with that comfortably. And they can counter here. Madrid still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's looking to set free a runner. Chance to straight chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Mbappe, can he spark a counter here? Gets into some space. He has found a way through.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Well, they've got it back in a hop. Hits one! Defending of the desperate variety. That has been knocked clear. Played it again. Terrific header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
He's had a hit! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Drill hits it first time! Goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. He's not got that quite right. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Cleared away.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
That's a nicely measured pass. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
That's really well manoeuvred. That is a great pick out. And that should get the job done. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
He's shifting through the... Can he finish? Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Oscar Rodriguez.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, good-looking ball, and that could set him on his way. He's going for goal! Guerrero gets it away.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Seedorf does really... And that is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Guiri voted man of the match. And so the calm before the storm. Again, this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Vinicius Junior! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Modric goes short. And it's Modric. Looking to go deep. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Borja Mayoral. The fullback is in acres of space here. And he's there to clear it. Well, they've got it again. This is promising. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. And that's really well manoeuvred. Hummels attempts a clearance. Now it's Borja Mayoral, and that could well leave a mark. Oh, smashing header! And it's a goal! Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Getafe are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And they're quick to get it back. And that has been clubbed away. And he's there to retrieve it. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
No way through, so back it comes. Oh, it's come loose. And it's played in. And one more try! Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
Getafe got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Getafe couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Rodrigo, he's free, he has got space. Oh, he's caught him in or out. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? So the perfect chance to get one back. Torreira. Borja Mayoral. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Borja Mayoral. Rodrigo. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Look at this shit, right?
Borja Mayoral. He's in space and looking for options. Modric. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's got plenty of space. It has a go! All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Rodrigo. Thinks one through. Can he latch on to this? Eder Militao. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Eder Militao did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
Neon. Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
He's hit a good... Now the finish! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Getafe find a position of real strength now. Looking for the runner. Oh, played right into his path. Chips it through. Oh, good ball. But real chance. They've done it. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
There's the whistle for half-time.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first-half performance. They're not at it.
Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Here we go again, then.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Vinicius Junior. And that should get the job done. Could try cutting inside here. Opts to play it back. And here's the chance to counter. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Oh, that's a key interception. And smartly reclaimed. Borja. Now there's a fine ball. There's the hit! There's the shot! And he hits the net! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Getafe grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Great ball, and he's in here. Danger averted for now. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, their position is a dominant one now, Peter, so introducing one of the youngsters for some added experience is bang on.
Eder Militao promptly onto that, and that is that. Valverde. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he's had it nicked away. Yildirim looks to get on the end of this. Rodrigo. And here's Modric. Now it's Rodrigo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Mats Hummels gets it away. Neom. Here's Carles Perez. Nicely aimed pass. And the shot's on here. Some really good ball movement. Rodriguez! Oh, that is rather wayward. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Carles Perez. Decent progress down the left. Cleared away. Yildirim. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 17 será reemplazado por el dorsal 22.
Carles Perez. And he's forced to go back. Shifted upfield. Diego Rico. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's there to get it away. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Cambio de jugadores.
Looking for options for movement. And a shot!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
And he's there to belt it away. Ball's gone out of play. He intercepts the throw. That's well read. Eder Militao. Look at the space here. There's the shot! It's in!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So is this the start of a comeback? Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the counter is on. 5 minutes to add. Mbappe! That's a decent clearance. Corner number 2 then. Vinicius Junior plays it short. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Carles Perez. Pinches it off him. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that is that. Madrid came into this game looking for all 3 points, but in the end they're unable to lay claim.
Spit on your fucking face or something.
Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. This one of today's standout fixtures between teams who are meeting for the second time this season.
Like, what did you benefit
What
from
a start,
fucking
free
Notre
kick in
Dame?
a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Modric! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cleared away. Another chance from a corner. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Villarreal are looking to go forward now.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's picked his way through. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Guerrero. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Goalkeeper's ball. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I really like the look of this fella, Jeremy Pino, Peter, who definitely has that sense of street smartness about him. He plays with a great sense of audacity and personality, and he himself has stated...
Valverde! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Valverde clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid have their second corner now. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's having a go! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Buchanan. That is good strength. So it is still 0-0. Vardiol. Mbappe. Valverde. He's had a shot! It's there!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Pinches it off him. Valverde. There's the hit! They've scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And yes, it's him again. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Back into the middle. Milinkovic-Savic. Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Gay. Denis Suarez. Jeremy Pino. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Denis Suarez. Pedraza gets into some space.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Valverde takes control of it and he's on the move. Valverde! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Can he get it through? Buchanan in acres of space out wide. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Buchanan is offering a wry smile there.
And the keeper beats it away. He's found a way through. And that's been well dealt with.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Denis Suarez. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Showing good feet. Shapes to shoot! Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Great ball, and he's in here. Mbappe! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
2 minutos de descuento.
Guerrero. Buchanan. And Capuala. The message is clear, none shall pass. Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Madrid ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And the game has already resumed here. Pedraza. Again, there's no way through. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's nice. Mbappe. He is through here. Real chance. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve. He's tried one. Oh, that is beyond special. A worldie and a half. A finish of true class. And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Marcó en el minuto 51.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Gay. Buchanan.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Mbappe. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Out of play for a goal kick. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's Mbappe. That's tidy. And how did he not make it fall?
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can clear their lines. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 15 será reemplazado por el dorsal 7.
And it's Denis Suarez. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Pedraza. Guerrero. Valverde. He has found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! It goes to show he is human after all.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Gay. Oh, that's a key interception. Cambuala. Now he's off and running. Gerard Moreno. Buchanan. Guerrero. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played back in. Mbappe! He is just caressing the ball. Mbappe! Yes! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
It's become a case of men against boys. Madrid are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Villarreal making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though. Not quite.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Mela. And it's Modric. And Milinkovic-Savic. Gerard Moreno. Spread neatly. Pino. Swung in towards the middle. Mela. Kubo.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
And it's Modric. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Gay. Yeremy Pino. Yeremy Pino. Gerard Moreno.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And we're done. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did...